Good morning, everybody. So good to see so many people on today. Appreciate everybody being here and taking creating the time to be part of this daily harmonization and coming out of a new moon, which is always exciting. New intentions, new things happening. I'm just going to throw everybody on mute here so we don't have background sounds. So, new moon, new intentions, new time, new beginnings. Something that was out of my awareness for a long time was the way that the stars really, stars, planetary bodies, everything in space, everything out there, how it actually really reflected in here from the macrocosm to the microcosm, all being in this alignment. And as I started watching it, it started looking familiar. And the more I investigated it, it started to look like the gears of a watch. All of divine order is showing up in this physical expression outside of me. And it's only my ability to perceive the order. It was mentioned to me about Steve Jobs yesterday, actually, Master Nigel, who's on, mentioned about Steve Jobs giving a pretty famous speech on how I can only connect, he said, I can only connect the dots looking backwards. However, the dots always do connect. And just in this moment, it's about trusting that these dots are connecting something beyond me, and this body is bringing all these things to life. And that's one of the things that I hear commonly from people that really are masters at their craft, that are artists, that make life a canvas, that make life a game or the world the stage, is a high level of belief, call it faith, infinite faith that all things are in perfect order, in divine nature, or God, or existence, this whole sense of consciousness. So in this daily harmonization, it is to tune me to that order, because the thing is, man got this cool thing called free will. And the more that the free will is exercised through choice, and when eating from the tree of knowledge and good of evil, in this dualistic perspective, dualistic reality, good and bad, right and wrong, the mind can have some illusions on it. And in my experience, when I had a lot of those impressions on me, when I had a lot of stories in my mind about what was right and wrong, and got charged up about things, and I really lost myself, and my mind took over. Even when I was being super successful and egoic in a certain way, the mind got very, very powerful, and it came out of harmony. It like fought against that divine order, that divine alignment. And when I look out at the nature that we have around here, it's really easy to be reminded constantly of this divine presence, of this divine order. And looking out at it, I know there was a time in my life where I forgot that I was a part of it. And I saw humans as separate from that nature, from that divine order, exercising free will in all kinds of directions. And as I tuned myself, cleared my mind, came into this space of pure love, pure awe, pure grace, pure bliss, then so ensued harmony, more so in what I experience in the outside world, and I become more with that nature, with that flow. So these harmonizations for me are a great way to practice getting into the divine flow and being one with the divine flow, rather than having the mind pushing me in all kinds of directions. And also knowing that in the case that happens, I'm always going to come back right where I need to be, right here, right now in this moment. This moment is the only thing that actually truly exists. And what I hold my attention to is going to create this moment for me. With that being said, hopefully that opens up some things in the sphere to bring into harmony every bit of who I am throughout today's harmonization, so that I speak, I walk, I act, I do, I think, I feel, I am perfectly in harmony with the divine expression that is my true nature. And I believe this to be true for anyone, any fractal of consciousness, any bit of awareness, even the smallest amount. This is the true nature. It's such a blessing to be able to be in this space, aware of it. So today, drop into the harmonization with that at the forefront, clarity, explaining, understanding, all that stuff that the mind likes to grab onto. The heart always knows the truth. So what we're going to do today is get into the breath, go into the heart, let the heart clear the mind, and then embody it in some way. I think that's what I'm being told right now. So thank you everybody for being on. Hop into a position you'll be comfortable for the next 20 minutes or so. And just start opening up some space, maybe feeling where there's tension, holding the shoulders. It's a common place for tension. Driving, exercising, or even general stress, keyboards. The shoulders often tend to get lifted. And with the shoulders back and down, rolling the neck, and beginning to just bring the breath into practice and breathing in deeply through the nose while rolling the neck. And listening to the sounds of the neck stretching, the muscle tissue opening, releasing, surrendering. Relaxing. What a fun way to start a Monday, rolling the neck the other direction. Be turning to the right, breathing into it, and exhaling. Turning a little bit more on the exhale. Turning the head slowly to the left. Breathing deeply in through the nose, filling the belly. And exhaling, turning just a little bit farther. And then coming to center, dropping the head down, forward. Breathing deeply into it, letting the head fall. And exhaling, allowing to fall a little farther. And then bringing the head up and looking high. The opposite of looking at the cell phone. Breathing deeply. And letting the head drop. And then bringing to the center. Chin tucked back a little bit, feeling the alignment of the entire spine. Straight, comfortable, shoulders back and down, heart wide open, and beginning to focus on the breath, the inhalations. Just exhale out all the air before even taking the first breath. All the old leaving. And breathing in through the nose. Filling the belly, filling the chest. Feeling the body expand, lift like a balloon towards the sky, holding at the top for a moment. Noticing the light within, just taking account where I am in this moment, and exhaling. And continually breathing in through the nose, filling the belly and the chest, holding for the top of the moment. Feeling all the lightness. The body lifts just with the expansion of the air within me. And exhaling love and light out into the world. That's all that there is. And knowing that at any point in time I judge myself for losing concentration or anything else, it's just a reminder to forgive myself. Forgiveness being such a great expression of love. Becoming one with this flow of the breath. The two, becoming one. Really enjoying every sip of air as it comes in. and enjoying the release of every breath of air. Giving back to an existence outside of me, which is also me. I'm creating it. Noticing every inhale and every exhale is required for the other to exist. The yin and the yang, the black and the white, the masculine and the feminine, the heads and the tails, the good and the bad. They all exist in each breath. And gently watching this breath as an observer, pulling the lens back. Noticing this duality is fundamental to existence on this plane of Earth. And noticing my origin is beyond this third dimensional plane. As the inhale and the exhale become one breath, one flow, one moment. Now visualizing a sun in the center of my chest, my heart chakra, And like the sun, it's always giving light, giving warmth, giving love, energy, unlimited energy. I'm beginning to feel my heart chakra giving as the sun does. Each moment is an opportunity to feel this presence of love that radiates through me, as me, for me, by me, of me, from me. Each moment, an opportunity to hold my attention on this love, bringing it to awareness, the presence, the love I have for myself, the love that gives me life, the love that allows me to speak my truth in clear, crystal clear words, the love that allows me to express myself in words and actions each moment. I am of the infinite well, the source of all love. The more I embody this as my reality, the more that I can express it to all those around me, all that comes into my awareness. Inviting this love to fill my mind with images, bringing the attention upstairs to the head, noticing the light, the third eye, the crown wide open, giving, receiving, projecting, reflecting. Feeling the clarity of the love, cleansing the mind. Inviting any thoughts into the mind in this state, just watching them. This loving state, I can witness anything. From a new perspective. Loving myself for every thought and every space between those thoughts. Love brings a certain sense of purity. Force of creation, of existence that I truly am. Visualizing a waterfall of light coming in through the crown chakra and down through the body. Pure love. Like the sun on the skin on a chilly day. Pure warmth, comfort. As each cell in my body lights up from this love. I invite all to join me speaking out loud 3 times. I am the way. I am the truth. I am the light. I am the way. I am the truth. I am the light. I am the way. I am the truth. I am the light. Speaking the truth into existence. And then to embody this A little deeper. Invite everybody to join me in an Om. I'm going to take everybody off of mute so that we can all sit in this frequency together. So if you've muted yourself, then actually you have to take yourself. And you'll have to take yourself off mute if you've muted yourself, I think. So just exhaling the air out. Taking a deep inhale in, filling the belly and the chest. Two more times. Just sitting in that frequency and some silence for a moment. Now beginning to bring awareness to the physical body, the sounds in the room, the actual vibration, the air on the skin. Returning as the way, the truth, and the light. Bringing all this love in my heart, kicking off the week strong and loving. Gently wiggling the fingers, feeling how good that feels. Be able to move, to stretch, to open, to clench the hands, feel the power that's within. Gently opening the eyes. Thank you, everybody, for joining today. I'm grateful for each one of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. A special thank you to my one over there who's laying down, growing me a baby, for teaching me so much about love. and reflecting it back so purely. Thank you all for being here. Have a great day. I love you. And God bless. Look at those smiles, Anita and Dan. Oh my gosh. Look at them.
Surprise.
That was such a gift. Thank you very much.
Thank you for joining
way to Thank you.
us. Beautiful. God bless everybody, and we'll see you tomorrow. Have a great, great day.
Bye.
Bye.